Okay, here's a nice one from a couple days ago. So yeah, this is floodgates. This is about 10 minutes, and this match was very much like the one before it. It went almost the same way. We won this mainly because we had Tricky on our team. You do find that a lot of these matches, the way they go is pretty much dependent on who's on your team and how good they are, and you can often predict the outcome just based on the lineup. As you become familiar with who's who in this game. That was a bad move there. I saw those bombs bouncing towards me, and made a wrong turn, and that put me right into the line of fire of that Dark Walker, which was, don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought I was going to dance my way out of that one, but it didn't work out. There goes our orb carrier off to the left. We don't hold nothing but our prime and the flood there. I've discovered a EMP mine there, and I'm not trying to discharge it. I've simply forgotten that it was there and let it knock me over it again. I didn't want to stay there to discharge it. I wanted to get over here and take flood back. So yeah, I didn't have much hope of doing it, and I was a little leery of that Viper wandering around, but the Viper has a hard time turning around on a dime, so you can pretty much avoid him without too much trouble. This isn't really the best place for him. There's Haytax there. I'm gonna play a little game with him and get rid of him. And I'm not gonna stay here and charge this thing up. I'm just gonna touch it and get out of here. The nuke has come up, and I want to go get that. My approach to the flood is, just tag it. Ooh, there we go. And now I've got a second or two to jump forward before he's got another shot, and I'm gonna get this with the nuke. Yeah, my thing with the flood type of nodes is often just tag it, and by turning its color, you'll tend to attract people to it, which means they won't be here. So you use these things to, you know they're looking at the map, so you tag the flood node, that draws people there, that takes them away from the other objective. You try to stay ahead of them that way. Now, in this case, yeah, I did okay at first, but then they caught up with me. There was like 3 of them that came in there all at once. And oftentimes, that kind of a strategy, you end up, swapping flood for center and back again. Now we've got flood, we don't have center. Well, we're actually going to keep flood to completion this time, I think, so it's going to work out anyway. But no, we didn't. We lost it again. And I'm kind of stuck here. I'm not sure what to do, but then I turn around and there's the orb. I just gotta get past the nemesis there and the Dark Walker there, but he's looking the other way, so we're good. And not quite the hero here because the node went down just before I got there anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and cap it. I'm not gonna try to run the orb from here to the other prime. That's just not a good run. I don't like to do that. Unless you got somebody ready and willing to tow you right there, it's not really easy to do. I really should have got this guy, but there's times your coordination just kind of deserts you. Missed him twice there. Missed him again. Now he's got a buddy. Now there's 3 of them. What are you gonna do? Missed him again. I'm just having no luck at all. The nuke is up. Screw it. I'm gonna go get the nuke. Look at all you fuckers at once. That'll show you. There goes the nuke. And I don't see that Dark Walker firing at me, but yeah, it's too late for him. We'll just take it down again. And I should have waited about a second before I hit this because they just capped and the node is shielded, so the nuke didn't actually take it down. That's okay. Well, there's one guy still left guarding it, but we took him down, and we did manage to take the node, so we're good there. I didn't really notice what happened with the flood during all this. There, I just killed myself with flak. No, somebody got me with a rocket launcher. Okay, it was Haytax. Okay. So yeah, I'm paying a lot of attention to center, and yeah, flood's down. Yeah, this is what you expect. But, you know, the counter's not up on it. Who cares? We got centered, and we got their prime. Yeah, we can do damage on the core, so we're good. I don't have anything to get to the core really quickly with, but I got this thing, so I'm going to drive this over and use it to take down the flood, which is a good use for it. I'll probably get killed doing it. Yeah, this vehicle won't last real long down here, but that's okay. It'll respawn at center here in a little bit, and there's a pretty good chance we can hold center long enough to get it again. In the meantime, I'm going to grab this thing and sit tight, because we're getting ready to cap the prime again, and we did. So now I'm going to make my run to the core, and I think I'll just barely manage to make it there in time to take maybe 2 points off the thing. Yeah, that's it. And that's the end of that. I'm going to ride this back over to the prime and see if I can take it down really quick. It's not really a good idea to stay in this vehicle at the prime, because there's a good chance the other team does know what they're doing. Somebody is going to have an admiral. Sometimes you can get away with that and you can use it to take down the prime, but not usually a good idea. I just don't like to get out of it because it's such a handy ride for getting back to core with. Don't really want this vehicle now. There's nothing to use it for. I can't use it to take down flood because we've already got flood. So instead, I'm going to go back here and grab this orb and try to ride it over to the enemy prime. Don't need it for flood because that just went over. We took our 20 points. Going to try to take prime with it. And these kind of runs I usually make. It's not that hard to do, but this one I'm going to screw up. I'm going to get there a little bit early. Node is shielded. The game is to stay alive long enough to cap it, and I didn't win that game. I think someone else will get it, maybe.
Attack the enemy prime.
Yeah, we got it.
Red core is vulnerable.
So it's another race to the core. And this time I'll last long enough to take a few more points off it. Still nobody defending with admirals over this way, which is, you know, bad on their part, but it's going to make it a little easy on me, so here we're going to get a few points. There's somebody coming after me already. That's not good. We'll just avoid him for a little bit. And if I'd done primary fire there, I probably would have got him. But managed to take a few points off of it. And thinking about doing a repeat of that, because it looks like we're going to cap center it. Yeah, we got it. And I got a rider here. So maybe we could both do some damage, but no, we're not going to make it. There's somebody with an admiral this time. I think he's under the underpass there.
Red core is secure.
Okay, so thinking about getting in this thing, but no, we've got flood, and I think I'd rather run the orb. Nobody else is getting it, so somebody got it. Oh, hell with it. And I get a little flustered at this point. I keep forgetting where the teleport is. It's right there, and I keep thinking it's inside that gazebo thing, but it's not. So I'm going to do the wrong thing and grab this Viper, so I can get the nuke, which I've noticed has just come up. Always like to get the nuke. It's even if you don't use it, good idea to get the nuke, because at least it keeps the enemy from getting it. Just don't let him get it back from you. I was gonna get the prime, but no, center went down, so I'm gonna flub the suicide. I flubbed the suicide a lot with that vehicle. And I should have been a little bit farther back, but didn't really want to take the time to do that, because
Attack the floodgate node.
you gotta be careful, you know, you gotta do things as quickly as possible, because that center can go down, and 2 seconds later your prime can go down. And it's a nasty surprise, because then you're way off sides, and there's no way you're gonna get to where you need to be without dying. Here comes another warp run. We're going to flub this one too. They're making a little bit of a comeback here, but they're not going to get this. That's what it looks like when you're right. And I should have been shooting at these people who were shooting me instead of trying to get the attention of that nemesis. I mean, I had enough people shooting at me without getting him in on the act. They're down to now 9 points. This is going to finish it up. All we got to do is hold flood, and we're going to do it. Somebody was crafty enough to put a shield here, and hopefully our nemesis is hanging around that area too. I'm just going to grab the orb and head over there.
I've got the orb.
They're taking our prime, but it doesn't matter. We're 6 seconds away from winning. All I got to do is get close enough to this thing so they can't cap it. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, we got it.
Is Red Core destroyed?
Neat match. Had a lot of fun with that one. Have a good evening.
Red Core